Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we will look into the questions from the chapter called Quadratic Equations. Hello friends, may I request you to please click on the subscribe button below this video. Here the given question is, find the roots of the following quadratic equation if they exist by the method of completing the square. Now the given question is like we need to find out, or we need to solve the quadratic equation and find out the real roots if it exists using the method completing the square. And now the given question or the given quadratic equation is 2x to the power 2 minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. So let me write it down. 2x to the power 2 minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. Minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. And we are going to use the method completing the square. Guys, I always prefer completing the square because this is the very easiest one. Don't get panic or don't get confused. I will explain you in such a way that you will feel that this completing the square method is really a very easy one. Now guys, what we need to do? So for working out this completing the square method, always we should see that this first value, this coefficient of x square should be a perfect square. So here the coefficient is 2. We need to make it, if it is a perfect square, then that's fine. If it is not a perfect square, then we need to make it as a perfect square. So what do I mean by perfect square? Here you could see it is 2x to the power 2. 2x to the power 2, I will say that it is not a perfect square. Whether it would have been 4x to the power 2, then I would have said that this is a perfect square, because 4x to the power 2 is equal to 2x. But 2x to the power 2 is not a perfect square. Similarly, if we would have 3x to the power 2, this is not a perfect square. If we would have been 9x square, then it would have been a perfect square. This is what my intention of saying that this coefficient of x to the power 2 should be a perfect square. If it is not a perfect square, our main aim should be to make it a perfect square. So now what I need to do to make it a perfect square? So the perfect square of 2 is 4. 4 root over 4 is 2. So my thought or my aim is to make this 4. So what I will do to make this 4, I will multiply 2. So what I will do, I will multiply 2 to both sides of the equation. And let's see what I am getting here. Now if I multiply 2 to both sides of the equation, what we are going to get, you see, 2 into 2x to the power 2 minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 2 into 0. Now I can write this one as 4x to the power 2 minus 14x plus 6 is equal to 0. This is what I got. Now guys, from here we are going to start using the completing the square. And for completing the square, as I told, our first aim should be the coefficient of x to the power 2 should always be a perfect square. For that reason, I converted it to perfect square, because initially it was not a perfect square. I converted it to a perfect square by multiplying 2 to both sides of the equation, because 2 into 2 I will get 4. 4 is a perfect square. Now guys, what I am going to do, just focus on this part. Let us keep 6 aside like this and we will focus on this part. And here you could see that here we are getting 4x square minus 14x. Whenever you get a equation 4x to the power 2 minus 14x, so here our formula, we will use the formula a minus b whole square. That is equal to a square minus 2ab minus b square. This is what we need to see. And guys, here this is what we have. We have here a square minus 2ab and we do not have b square. So our main purpose will be to insert b square here. So how we are going to do? Just see. Here as it is minus, then I consider this to be a minus b whole square. Whether it would have been plus, then it would have been a plus b whole square. Now 4x square, this is nothing but our a square, and minus 14x is nothing but our 2ab. Please see, this is one of the most important thing that I am doing here. This is how it would be very easy for us to solve this equation. Believe me, this is the way that I am solving. No one has explained you. See, 4x square is nothing but a square, 14x is nothing but 2ab. So what we have, a square is equal to 4x square, or I can write a is equal to root over of 4x square, that is equal to 2x. Guys, hope this is clear. I told this 4x square is a square, so that's why I considered a square is equal to 4x square. A is equal to root over of 4x square, that is equal to 2x. Now the second most important thing, I told minus 14x or 14x as 2ab. That means I told 2ab is equal to 14x, or in other words I can write 2 into a here we got 2x into b is equal to 14x, or I can say 4x into b is equal to 14x, or I can say b is equal to 14x by 4x. This x and this x cancels off and we are left with 14 upon 4, and I can say 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4. So we got b is equal to 7 by 2. So guys, you could see that we got b is equal to 7 by 2, or I can write b square is equal to 49 by 4. Hope guys till here it is pretty clear. So what I did, I just multiplied 2 to both sides of the equation to make this coefficient or this coefficient of x square as a perfect square. Then we got 4x to the power 2 minus 14x plus 6 is equal to 0. And what next step what I did, just I kept this 6 little bit aside, and I told that here it is 4x square minus 14x, and as it is here minus, so we are going to think that this equation is of the form a minus b whole square, which is nothing but a square minus 2ab minus b square. And now here I have considered 4x square as a square minus 14x as 2ab. As I have considered a square as 4x square, so I took a square is equal to 4x square, or a is equal to root over of 4x square, that is 2x. Now as I told you, this 14x is nothing but 2ab, so I am writing 2ab is equal to 14x, or I can say 2 into a value we got 2x, 2 into 2x into b is equal to 14x, and further solving I got 4x into b is equal to 14x, or b is equal to 14x upon 4x. Here x and x it cancels out and we are left with 14 upon 4, which is nothing but 2 7s are 14 and 2 2s are 4. So I got the value of b as 7 upon 2, and again squaring this b I am getting b square is equal to 49 by 4. So you will, why I squared the b, you will see what I am going to do here. Now let's see. Here I told 4x square minus 14x plus 6 is equal to 0, and we let's now rewrite this equation, how I am going to write this equation. So I can write 4x to the power 2 minus this minus 14x. I have derived this minus 14x as 2ab. So let me put this one into the form of 2ab. So 2 into a is nothing but 2x, and b, the value of b we got 7 by 2. Okay, and here b square, because our main aim here is to make this equation in the form a square minus 2ab plus b square, because a minus b whole square is nothing but a square minus 2ab plus b square. So I will write in b square as 49 by 4, and here we already kept intact 6, that is equal to 0. But guys, the other thing that you will see is that this equation 4x square is fine, 2 to the 4x upon 2 is nothing but 2x into 2 7. If you solve you will get only 14x, but the only extra thing that I have inserted here is 14 upon 4. But guys, I cannot insert one extra thing in a equation. If I am adding something, that means I need to also subtract that particular thing, so that the overall effect should be 0. That means as I have added 49 by 4 here, so I am going to eliminate this 49 by 4 here, saying that 49 by 4 plus 49 by 4, here I am taking this one as minus 49 by 4. Hope guys till here we are pretty clear. Now just let me put it down here so that it will be more easy things. What I did here, I did here 4x to the power 2 minus 14x. I have written 14x as 2 into a is 2x and b is 7 by 2, and I have added 49 by 49 by 4. So this is one part, plus 6 minus 49 by 4 is equal to 0. As I have added 49 by 4 here, I am eliminating this one by deducting this one again. Now this is what we got. The value of this one is 4x square minus 2 into 2x into 7 by 2 plus 49 by 4. That means this equation I can now write it in the form of a minus b whole square. Here a is 2x and b is 7 by 2. So 2x is here, a and b is 7 by 2. So I can write 2x minus 7 by 2 whole square plus 6 minus 49 by 4 is equal to 0. Or I can write 2x minus 7 by 2 whole square is equal to, just moving these two things to the right side of the equation, I can write 49 by 4 minus 6, or I can say 2x minus 7 by 2 whole square is equal to 49 minus 24 upon 4, that is equal to 25 by 4. Or I can say, just taking the root of both the side, that means 2x minus 2 is whole square root over is equal to root over of 25 by 4. Or I can say 2x minus 7 by 2 is equal to plus or minus 5 by 2. Hope guys till here we are pretty clear. What I did, I just took this 6 minus 49 by 4 to the right side. So this minus 49 by 4 when it went to the right side, it became plus 49 by 4, and plus 6 it became minus 6. Then again solving this right side, what I got, 49 minus 24 by 4, that is equal to 25 by 4. So we got 2x minus 7 by 2 whole square is 25 by 4. Now taking the root over of both the sides, I got 2x minus 7 by 2 whole square root over is equal to root over of 25 by 4. Or I can say 2x minus 7 by 2 is equal to plus or minus 5 by 2. Now you could see that we got plus or minus 5 by 2. So now what I can do here is we can eliminate that one into 2, or I can rewrite that particular equation into 2 parts. What are those 2 parts? Let's see. One is I can write 2x minus 7 by 2. 2x minus 7 by 2 is equal to 5 by 2. And the other one I can write 2x minus 7 by 2 is equal to minus 5 by 2. As I got plus or minus 5 by 2, I took one as plus 5 by 2 and the other one as minus 5 by 2. Or I can write 2x is equal to 5 by 2 plus 7 by 2, just moving minus 7 by 2 to the right side. Here similarly I can write 2x minus, here I can write 2x is equal to minus 5 by 2 plus 7 by 2. Or I can here write 2x is equal to 12 by 2, that is equal to 6. Here I can write 2x is equal to minus 5 plus 7 is nothing but 2 by 2, that is equal to 1. Or I can say x is equal to, x is equal to 6 upon 2, that is equal to 3. That means we got x is equal to 3. Or similarly here I can write x is equal to 1 upon 2. So guys, these are the two real roots of the two values of x. We got one as x is equal to 3 and the other as x is equal to 1 by 2. Hope guys you understood this calculation. This calculation of completing the square is little bit, the calculation takes a little 2 or 3 more steps, but this is very clear and this is very easy. But guys, if you still have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me in the comment section of this video. Definitely I will get back to you once I see your comments. Guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe. If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.